Peace.
Peace.
This is Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD. You're just now entering the cipher called Real2reel360. K-Wise.
Peace, God.
Bring that beat in, kid.
Peace. Yeah. What's going on, party people? Welcome to the Real2reel360 show. Let's get it in.
We do the knowledge and wisdom so you can understand. Real360 shows in full command. We changing the game for how it all was taught. From bondage to freedom to an independent thought. Yo, the show is here to bring about a change for real. To lighten everyone so we all know the deal. 360 degrees is a fact. We created the show to give our love back to our communities so we can know what's going on and give them the support from knowledge to born. So if you're ready to learn, then it's time to go. Sit back and relax and enjoy your show. Peace.
Peace and blessings to Allah's mighty 5% nation, the gods and lurks to all the human families on the planet Earth. We bid you a love, peace, and happiness. High salute. I am DJ K-Wise Allah, aka Kato, the Black Superhero. Welcome to Real2reel360, everybody. Well, we got a great show with a great bunch of people in the building right now. We'll be waiting on my brother to pop in anytime he gets in. So when he is, he's here. But in the meantime, in between time, we flowing and glowing like Real to Real should be. We got a dynamic person coming on our show and a super duper producer, a man of many, many, many talents, many accolades from this brother, man, who is a living legend in the game. And I give my hat, well, I ain't got no hat on, but if I did, I give him I take that hat off to my brother and give him a high salute anyhow in any way. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I would like to present our first guest, none other than Parris L in the building.
Peace.
What's good, E? What's going on, L? Peace, man. Peace.
Hey,
welcome.
What's today's date? 25th,
Today's the 25th.
Hold on. So that'll be, what was today's math, man? Wisdom,
God, all being born to warn.
Yes, it is. You 35%. I love it. Feel more. I love this. What's going on, man?
Sure indeed. Hey, man, love is love, man. How you?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I can't complain.
Definitely. Well, first of all, I would like to welcome you to the show, man. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
And we're looking forward. Let me get this thing rolling here also. Before we bring on our added special guest, what I want you to do is take the time out right now and just introduce to people who don't know and those who may know who exactly is Parris L.
Parris L is a entertainer who does it all. My real name is Marcel. He kicks it. Parris is the crazy one. Parris is a rapper. He's a singer. I'm out of Compton, California. I now live in the IE, so I'm still in Southern California. And I do my thing, man. I sing, act, write. Pretty much a lot of anything in the entertainment business, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Signed
right.
Man under Herb Middleton, and we have an incredible machine, man. We got an incredible machine. I really feel like right now I'm the Snoop Dogg of the label. I'm not going to even lie to you. I feel like I'm
all right.
But after me, man, it's about 10 Tupacs coming. That's going to be You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's for real, man. It's a beautiful movement going on, especially in this day and time with the internet, the streaming, how the label, how the industry has changed and how you got to hustle different.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it's interesting. It's a fun time right now.
All right. And speaking of the one and only Herb Middleton, we have him in the building with us right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to a great man, a dynasty in his own right. None other than the great Herb Middleton. Let's bring him on right now.
Hey, what's up? What's up, gentlemen?
Going on, Herb? How you doing, bro?
I'm good. I'm blessed, man. Peace and blessings.
True indeed. How you living?
I'm living blessed, man. There's no other way to put it. Most High got me here, still here doing what I love and being with people that I love and a company that I love. and the God that I love, you feel me? Yeah, I'm doing
Absolutely.
great.
Wonderful, wonderful, man. Like I said, it's an honor and a privilege to have you on here, man, because we touched gloves way back in the days when I was with Livation Nation.
Yes,
And
sir.
we definitely had a good time with you on that, man. Shout out to my boy DJ Strong. May he forever rest in paradise and love, man. Much due
Yep.
respect for bringing all that together and
Yes,
and
sir.
having us a stage and platform to where we built Real to Real 360 off of some of his mental guidance and wisdom, you know. So that's why I take that to heart about what he has done to show forth and show improve. So
Mhm.
with that, man, again, I salute my brother forever, man. He changed me in a deep way, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a guy that could definitely impact. He definitely impacted lives for the
absolutely,
better.
absolutely. Yeah. But let's jump right off and to do our brother Paris L now. Now, first of all, I'm gonna ask Paris L. What's the Paris L joint? Because I know you already explained, with the gun, but what's the science behind Paris L?
As far as my name,
Yeah.
uh, that's funny. So my real name is Marcel, and for whatever reason, until I'll say the last 10 years, people act like nobody ever had that name. And introduced myself to a young lady one night, and she basically asked me, where does your name come from? So my mother used to be an Ike with Ike and Tina Turner.
Okay.
Traveled to Marseille, France. She fell in love with the place, came back here, named me Marcel. She still couldn't grasp that two-syllable word and just said, I'm just going to call you Parris. And she put the two S's at the end for so sexy, so I left that alone. And, and the L comes from me being nationalized through the Moorish Science Temple.
Okay. All right. I got you. Got
Yeah.
you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No doubt. No doubt. Elevation. True
Yes.
indeed.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
right? I
so
was
so let's take this journey into the beginning of Paris L's coming to life in the game. So, as your how did everything start for you?
watching my mother as usual. I mean, like I said, growing up with her, I think she's the one that gave me the bug. It started with my grandfather, Abraham Butler. He wrote a hit song for a guy back in his day named Ace Holden. Of course, he got my mother involved. Got them into singing with Johnny Otis
Okay.
and Ricky Otis, who were very huge, man, back in the 50s, going into the 70s. We're still good friends with Shiggy Otis now. And then I had an uncle who was in Lakeside.
Okay.
So I just had the bug, and about 15, I started doing my own little path singing in the community. I used to do shows every summer with Brandy and Ray J and Third Story. And like, man, we used to, just try to stay local, man. And did enough noise where we used to go, like when the awards would come in LA, me and my boys, 15, 16 years old, used to steal our mama car, shoot down to Hollywood, and just go mingle, man. We go sit in them 5-star hotels, and they'd be like, y'all got to get out of here. We'd be like, no, we're the group Shy waiting on Whitney Houston. Like, you ain't no Shy. And we just start singing. Ooh, da da doo, doo doo, just start killing it. And man, we didn't have no fear, man. And we met Robin
Yeah.
Crawford, who happened to be Whitney's, manager and best friend, and we sang for her. And that's actually how I met her. The group ended up not working out. I went solo, and her came into the picture as being one of the producers that was going to be on that album.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's where it came in, man. The situation with Whitney didn't work out. And I went on home and disappeared for about 20 years until I ran back into this young man.
Such as life. Yeah, 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 yeah. So can you recall one of your first performances that really was like, I'm here, you know what I mean? I'm doing it.
uh no, I ain't gonna try to sound cocky, man. Every show I did, especially back then, was incredible. Like I was just different. I never wanted to just get up there. Like if we had 3 songs to do on stage, I made sure we put on a show. I wasn't just gonna sing a song, pause, be looking all dead. Second song, pause. No, I'm trying to have an intro, an outro. I'm trying to jump on the chandelier. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
I've always gotten a lot of respect and love for that, and a lot of hate.
Oh yeah, most
Can't
definitely.
hate people, man, but it's about it's a friendly competition to me. Yeah. So yeah, every show's been great. It's just it just depends on if somebody want to invest in you, if they see you as competition and want to make sure that you're not a part of future. And you just got to have discernment and know who you rolling with, and just if it's not your situation, you move on. If it is, you give it all you got.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right. Well, we're gonna jump right into a portion of the intro of how Brother Middleton, what was it for the first time you saw and met Parris L? What was your impression?
He he it, he he's like uh a jack of all trades because he had the rap skills, and we did this song that he actually showed his rap skills. Till this day I still have it, but he don't. He Paris is hard on himself like no other artist, but he's a perfectionist. But I this time around, I ignored him. Like, I just ignored him, man, because he's such a perfectionist. And to be honest, like I respect artists when they take their crafts that seriously. But I'm also a producer who looks to please millions more than I look to please one. And that's what makes the money. That's what's gonna make him go to the masses. And so getting back to your question, when I first started working with him, I didn't know what it was. I just know, yo, you getting ready to work with better. What's the name of the label? So what?
Whitney's label was called Better Place Records under
Better,
a
better.
Better Place
Yeah,
Records.
Better Place Records. You getting ready to work with Marcel and the group Sunday, and and when I when I got with him, we was trading off ideas, and it was like, yo, he raps, he sings. What did you do? Like,
Right.
so I was, it was a breath of fresh air for me, because I had just worked with different, if you was a singer, you was a singer. So he was like the first artist that had a deal that could do multiple things. And
Wow.
we just stayed connected, man. Like throughout all this time, bro, it's like it's going on 30 years easy.
Wow.
Well, if I could intervene here, I think it was between me and Herb. It was more than the music too. I was a fresh 21-year-old who had just flew to New York for the first time. I'm from Compton. I don't know nothing about New York.
Hell yeah.
I'll be real with you. I was around a lot of demons, and and so
True that.
when I got into the situation with her, where I met him, and then we got to the studio. We ended up having a lot of deep non-musical conversations.
Word.
Religion, history, all of that kind of stuff. That it got to be not just about the music. Like he invited me to his family's house to have dinner with his,
Right.
and you don't do that with everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he was like a safe haven for me,
Right.
man. Yeah. And thank you, Herb. I appreciate it.
Word.
He had his shit together back then. He was married already,
You welcome. What?
all of that. He had his,
No.
he was together, young, had his head on straight.
Well, you know what? That's the part right now. I
Yeah.
want to make sure that everybody who's listening, I want you to get a chance to know and understand who this man actually is. So without further ado, Brother Herb, I'm going to give you the floor so you can introduce and inform the people who you are truly and your gifts and talents.
Um, man, I'm uh I'm really just a blessed cat, man. Like, I just the interview I just got off, they saying you self-taught. And I said, nah, man, I'm not self-taught because I can't. I can't teach myself what I got. I got to give it to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? He gave me the gift. I practiced. I became a drummer. I picked up the bass. I learned how to play the bass. Would take people years. It took me months. I started playing the keys. What took me, what may have taken people years, it took me months. And then I got discovered by Teddy Riley. Then I got discovered by Puff. You know what I'm saying? That experience opened the door for me to become an independent producer, to work with people beyond Mary, Biggie, Faith and Total, and the whole Bad Boy early '90s experience, into working with SWV, Brownstone, Kenny Lattimore, Christopher Williams, Kelly Price, uh, Teddy
Nah,
Pendergrass, just Al Green, Ann Nesby. You know,
Yeah.
I can't even think of everybody. Freddie
Right.
Jackson, Melba Moore, and so um, I'm a musician. I'm an individualist. I don't believe in cloning anybody. I believe in giving everybody as much as I can, with God's help, their individual sound, complementing what their artistry is, their direction is, and that's one thing that discouraged me. And I left the music game because it's like everybody wanted to be the same. Record companies want to recreate, redouble the cycle where everybody sound like. And to me, that was like coming from being a musician. I'm like, this is, even though I'm making money, this is boring. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
end up, fast forward, I end up starting my own company in 2020. And you know, it went through, you know, you go through your rough up and downs when you start out something. But then I got this, ended up with getting this whole staff, and then I called Sal. I said, Sal, it's time. It's time.
which is me.
And that's,
Marcel just sell cut short. That's all.
yeah, yeah. I call him Parris sometimes, but I call him, he been Sal to me for 20 something years, so I haven't learned how to call him Paracel yet. I be like, who's Pat? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, man, and so now it's more what I do. It's more purposeful for me. It's like, you know, the one of the most exciting things that ever happened to me was when I got a call from Teddy Riley, and my mother said Teddy Riley called, and I'm like, who? I thought I was dreaming.
Right. Right.
I'm in a Bronx apartment, and I've watched Teddy Riley on video music box. You feel me? And I'm like, my mom said Teddy Riley called you, so it didn't resonate. It was like a dream. So then I spoke to him, and he said, "Man, I heard your music. I, I want you to be one of my producers. I'm gonna send for you. This is what you're gonna make." I was on a plane to Virginia Beach, and who picks me up? Not a driver, Teddy, personally. And I'm looking over like, I can't be in the car sitting next to Teddy Riley. And I remember the feeling of that dream coming true. And then I remember Puffy calling me. You know what I'm saying? My mother said, Poofy called you. Somebody named Poofy called you. I said, Poofy. And I figured it out. It was Puffy, and that developed. So I've been blessed, man, to be around doing this 33 years this year, still going, honing my craft even better than I was back in the day. If you don't get better, something is wrong.
There
You
you
got to
go.
get better. You feel me?
No.
You don't get, like, the industry got it wrong. They got it backwards. The older you get, the better you get in this music game. You know, now you got to be able to be flexible. You can't sound like 19, like Jurassic Park. You can't sound like a dinosaur, but you could bring that element of what you know, the substance of music, and
Come on.
then mesh it, and make sure that you bring in that Motown. Now, Moontown is just, with all due respect to Motown, Moontown is the modern day. I would like to say it's the modern day son, daughter of Motown. And
Okay.
I pay all respect to Motown. I'm not trying to repeat what they did. We're
Right.
just a younger generation of them, and if they would pass the torch, if they didn't pass the torch, we run it with it anyway because we have so much respect for the craft that made us what we are and what some people try to take away from us as black creators. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I hope I didn't over answer the question, which I usually do during interviews. Very
Nah, not at all, bro. Come on now. Come on. That's the whole point of me asking you that was to give everybody a true insight of your history, to get the knowledge of who you are and where you come from. And along with
respect.
that, that's why, I always give everybody their flowers, bro. And I want to make sure that you have yours because you are a true pioneer in this industry game.
Real.
You understand
Appreciate
what I'm
that.
saying? I've
Yeah.
I've I've checked that. I've watched that. I was like, yo, this brother's on many albums. If people don't realize the number of albums he was actually on, and I ain't talking about CDs, I'm talking about albums. When you go check the I call it the info insight. Somewhere down the line, you getting ready to see his brother's name, and like, whoa. Most
Right.
people be like, I wouldn't have dreamed that would have been you, but yes, it's you. So, brother, I'm telling you, man, I love you, man. Salute for what you
I
do
appreciate
and
that.
what you
Much
do,
love,
bro,
bro.
because you have helped a lot of people that really didn't even understand the thing themselves, you know. And
Mm.
I think that is very important that we always get that insight knowledge because when you lack knowledge, you lack it all because you can fall for anything,
Mm.
especially in this industry name that we dwell in, this entertainment business. We don't get the edutainment. They gave us the entertainment.
Yes.
See?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Once you get educated, now you can turn the entertainment into an education platform for you to stand strong on what you do and say, nah, I'm not going that way. I'm not falling for that no more because I know now better. You see, when you pay attention, you know what I'm saying? When your mind expands, you get things right. You have to go to somebody. Everybody's not a born leader. You got to have a teacher to teach.
Yep.
That's
And
word.
see, and you got it and you took it and went further for your insight with it. And look at
Hmm.
your expansion. You got your own company now doing the things that you say you want to do. Come on, man. Who can't
Yeah.
who can argue with that? Nobody.
Mm-mm.
Nobody.
Word up.
You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
So here's the thing, and both of y'all can answer this from both sides perspectives because we looking at the West Coast, East Coast thing. I'm gonna say it like this here. In the beginning times where the rap industry took off, let's go on that because I go back to the late 79s when hip hop really got started. You know what I mean? And fast forwarding to where it is now, me personally, I have a disgruntle about certain things, not the persons, but the line of work that they're putting themselves in to make a statement. When some of the statements that they're making is defeminizing or dehumanizing, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, nah, I stepped away from that from a long time ago because I like started seeing it when, consciousness is what was the footprint telling the stories of what's really going on in a place that people don't realize what's going on. So we told the story by music. How do y'all see it in the terms of from where we are now to back when we started to where we are now? How do y'all see that in the realm? And I'm just speaking on hip hop right now before I just say music in general.
Herb, you want to take it first?
Oh, I can. As the world turns, people are turning. And if you could be in the world, but you don't have to be of it. And coming from hip hop, like being born in the being around when hip hop was first born,
Mhm.
I from the culture and when I mean the culture, the sound, the masculinity, the there's certain things that just wasn't done because of the culture and where it came from, and if it was done, it wasn't like it was closed. But we live in the world where everything is in the open. Everything is like what used to be honorable is no longer honorable. You know what I'm saying? What what used to be have what used to the way there were standards now, and it's not just. And I know you said just hip hop, but when you look at life as a whole, like
Absolutely.
there's less standards. There's less standards. There's attack. There's attack on the black family. There's attack on our music. There's a thumb down on technology is taking us away from the history that created the sound that we our younger generation don't even honor.
True deal.
So getting back to hip hop, it's like now it's like I'm not down on the younger generation. I just think they're not taught, and you can't blame somebody that's not taught.
There you go.
Um,
There you go.
you feel me? So it's
Absolutely.
I just think I think those that know better got to do better. And
Mhm.
if you're not if you're not a lover of money, then you will stand your ground and you will keep composure and you won't go overboard and lose your integrity or your morals just to get somewhere in this industry. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I
Absolutely.
was I'm glad you brought up the question though. It's you know I'm not a hater of nobody. Listen, I don't have to agree with you, but I could accept you. You know,
Mhm.
I don't have to turn you away because I don't agree with you. But hip hop music is taking the attack.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, so
Before L,
I took a little bit more time.
no, you good, fam. You good, fam. Before L, before you respond, so I want to give a shout out to two brothers just popped in, Ronald Sheffield and my man Theopolis Marrow
Wrong.
Jr.'s in the building.
Yo, love. What's
Yeah,
up, Ron? What's up, Theo?
Theo,
Yeah,
Theo,
yeah.
Ron,
Three
two
guys
giants.
right
They
there.
moved down.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Salute, fellas. All right, L, you got the floor, baby.
Hey, me and Theo got a Mother's Day show coming up in Redondo Beach.
All
Anyway,
right.
uh, hip hop has, for me, being a 70s baby, watching it go from the sequence to what's our boys? Sugar Hill, to the Fat Boys, to I grew up on fun hip hop.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
watched it get deep. I watched it when I got into high school. We started getting to, depending on what president came in at the time, is when our rappers started speaking up. And this is the days of your dead, what do you call them, poor righteous teachers, Brand Nubian, X Clan, all of these people. They
Right.
are BDP. These are the people who educated me. No lie. You know what I'm saying? They are the ones that really started getting me to tug at my spirit when I was at church and listening to our culture and our people. You know what I'm saying? So it sparked something, and I think once the system, and that could be from the music industry to the government, because I think it goes that deep. Words are powerful, man. And
Absolutely.
all of a sudden, I ain't gonna lie to you. I walk into a record store one day and I see 10 dudes in a circle on an album cover looking down, talking about straight out of Compton. I'm like, my Compton? Like my city? Like,
Yeah.
and I tripped out, so my city put gangster rap on the map. And if that's something to brag about, cool, because it brought a lot of success to them and a lot of hits, but it also changed things, man. And I'm one of the men I could say that really survived the 90s because of that rap music was getting into these kids' spirits and into their hearts and their soul, riding around with that, smoking weed, drinking. And I'm not trying to be stereotypical. I'm from Compton. I seen it. We lost a lot of young black men and women in the 90s. I'm surprised I survived. So I do think that it's gotten weaponized to yeah, I mean, if we thought Pac and Big was crazy, look at Lil Von, man. That whole
Yeah,
situation
yeah,
in Chicago. Like these dudes is that they went rapping about hit them up. Lil Von and Duck and them was talking about we around the corner. Show up at the gas station.
Shout
And
out Jet Black's in the building. How you doing, baby? What's good?
they
Yeah,
all
man.
dead and gone. So the feminization of it, yeah, it gets deeper than the music. You got to be strong enough to understand that. Look, I started singing at 15. My first single just came out. I ain't gonna tell y'all how old I am right now, but you got to have some patience if you want to, let it out, if you want to do it the right way. If
True
not,
that. True that.
so,
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, I really the insight, man, on because I want to take it from perspective from the East Coast to the West Coast, and put that all perspective. It mainly goes down to, like I said, man, when we have a lack of understanding or lack of knowledge, we lose sight of what's truly
yeah,
and be led. Like I said, it's easily be led in the wrong direction, hard to be led in the right direction because that wrong direction is feeding you so much BS that you're falling for it because it's nothing. There's no value in it, no value of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's the value of
Mm-hmm.
them
Mm-hmm.
using you up. So
yep,
that's what they're taking away. They're
yep,
taking away your soul.
yes,
They're taking away your ability to think for self and giving you the tools to say, I want to keep you right here because I need you to do this. I need
yeah,
you to do this. I want you. Can you sound like that guy? Can you sound like this girl? Can in 5 years, we're going to replace Whitney Houston. You just might be that one. Pow. So now all they focusing on is I got to be better than Whitney Houston because this is what they want. And it's my dream come true. It might be your dream, but it's going to wind up being your nightmare because you ain't doing the knowledge to what they're doing behind those closed doors or the iron curtain. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yes,
So
sir.
it's vital, man. We usually come on and we talk a lot about, we got a lot of Southern Soul artists. Peace, Kimberly. How you doing, Kimberly Isaiah? And I've always wanted to make sure we touch root about alerting the community about certain things that they really don't know in this game.
Mm-hmm.
And what better way to have that when somebody who's right there in that pocket and another one who's in this pocket and been there and understand the rules and regulations and they're able to say, hey, watch this, because I think, man, we have a duty, and this is in my lessons. We have a duty to teach those who don't know. It's our responsibility because if
Mm-hmm.
it was taught to me, I'm not supposed to hold it and keep it like it's gold. It's gold that
Correct,
I got to distribute.
correct,
You understand what I'm
correct.
saying? Because power is in the mind, and the mind is the force that gets everything going. So if I educate your mind, I'm giving you the blueprints, but you got to walk your walk through it to
And why?
understand it.
And if I could add in right here, that's a great point because listen, whoever on this thing, hear me very well. Yes, me and her met each other because of the talent and the hustle. But me and this man we wouldn't be on this phone with you right now if it wasn't for our spirits and personality outside the music.
Word.
Period.
That's
Period.
word.
Like
That's
like
word.
like see me as his little brother, man. I got invited into his situation. Do you still
Mhm.
sing? Yeah.
Right.
Okay, let's roll. You gotta have your spirit right, man.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
word.
yeah. Don't
All
burn
right.
it.
And your soul, you know what I'm saying? If your soul, man, is like attached. If you don't value your soul, you lose it, man. Like
Somebody gonna take it from
this
you.
is the
Take it from you.
this is a very, very soulless world we live in. It's like
Yeah,
there's nothing for people to give their soul up, you know what I'm saying? Because they want to get further, but it like Sel just said, like if we weren't good spirits and not to put no bragging rights on us, if we didn't have a soul, we wouldn't be on this interview tonight. And we like if there was no music, me and him were still brothers.
yeah,
That's right. That's
yeah,
right.
Still brothers. You know what I'm saying? His family's my family. vice versa. You know, we get down. My wife know. You know what I'm saying? It's all love, and anytime you build anything on love, it's everlasting.
It's everlasting, as you
It's
see.
forever. Cause love doesn't die. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
People die,
Absolutely.
but love doesn't. That's why, like Soul is here. Like Strong is with us tonight. He may not
Indeed.
be here with us in the physical, but he's with us because he's a lover. He's a lover of people. He knew how to treat the next human being. And if we this is a very critical time for people that are brown that know what we've been through to stick together and don't try to hurt each other as much as we think we blame other people for hurting us.
Right,
Indeed. Indeed. Indeed.
right,
You
right.
feel me?
Quickly. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Quick to put the blame on somebody else. But when you look in that man in the mirror,
right.
you got to realize, why? What did I allow for that to happen? What did I
Yeah.
give up in order for that to take place? You
Hmm.
know, when you
Mm-hmm.
understand the why, then you understand who you are, then you become no more the same. Once you realize who you are no longer the same. So there's no more excuses. You know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
and
Right.
that's just the truth. That's just the truth. But what we get ready to do is jump off onto the cut and get into the facts of the song. So Paris, won't you let us know what was the source and foundation for you to come up with the song?
So Gonna Stay Friends was me having writer's block. And I was hanging out with my best friend who's a female. And of course, just like any other man, I had a crush on her back in the day, right? And
Hmm.
she turned me down. So we ended up we're just good friends now. But one day we was talking and with this writer's block, and you just try to find inspiration. And I was just staring at it and I said, hey, this will be a great song to write, just about a man trying to get at somebody who is scared that, I don't want to lose your friendship if we cross that line. And my whole story is, look, we're gonna stay friends. Let's do this. Simple as that.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we getting ready to jump off into that right now. So I want y'all to sit back, relax, and listen. Open your eyes as well as your ears. Open your eyes as well as your ears and hear and see with your third eye what's going down. Here we go.
Hey.
Oh, baby.
It's alright to love, it's alright to love me. It's alright to love again and alright to love me. I've been dreaming of the day you come and hug me and say the reasons, babe, why I'm your one and only. Oh, the love we make when we conversate, when we laugh and play, we will bond till grave. Love, please stay, I'll make it great. I don't wanna wait no more. Open heaven's gates for me. All we need is love in abundance from me. Nothing's gonna keep us from it. For you, baby. Nothing's gonna change your love. We're gonna stay friends, I promise. I promise, baby, I love you. It's alright to love, it's alright to trust me. After all this time, I don't think that it's rushing. I've been dreaming of the day that you're one and only would be, you see, happy you're all upon me. So love, please stay, let's make it great. I don't wanna wait no more. Open heaven's gates for me. All we need is love in abundance from me. Nothing's gonna keep us from it. From you, baby. Nothing's gonna change your life. We're gonna stay friends. We're gonna stay friends. You know I make you laugh, girl. You know I protect you too. Stay jealous of the mother dudes. Gonna book a hotel for two. To get in your wood, I would do anything you want me to. Everything you ask me to. All we need is love in abundance. Nothing's gonna keep us from it. Nothing, baby. Nothing's gonna change your life. We're gonna stay friends, yeah. We're gonna stay friends, baby. All we need is love in abundance. Nothing's gonna keep us from it. Nothing's gonna change your life.
Yeah, man.
Oh man. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Now watch this. Watch me ask this silly question. Who produced that for you?
Gambling Huff, man. I feel it. Hey, that's the legendary Herb Middleton, man. He gave me the coldest little two-step beat, man.
Herb, what was your mind storm on that? Because that's hot, man. Did you pick it because you figured it would fit him? You tailored it, the beat to fit him, or what was your mastery thoughts of that?
I'm gonna be totally transparent with you, man. That's all I know how to do. Like this, I put the track. I think I sent it to Cell. I sent it to him because I had it in the archives, and he just felt it. He did, and I don't usually do it like that. I usually build tracks from the ground. So I was really humbled by this. You know, it was really different because when I do records for Parris,
For anybody.
I want to be original. I want to be like, okay, this is for Parris.
Right.
But now there's another record coming that he's just destroying right now, and I'm still like that I sent him is a ballad, and he's it's I can't even I'm stuttering right now because the record is so dope.
Yeah.
And it's another one of those records. So I guess I'm just gonna have to give Parris records that I didn't mean for him. Like it's like
so hey, Watts, what he ain't telling you, man, is normally you shouldn't get comfortable with one of his beats. So he'll give you this incredible beat, right? And you make this masterpiece to it, and it won't be the same after he mixes it, because what he does is he caters to your tone and your vocals. So it'll change, and it will cover you like a blanket, like beautifully. So for him to go, okay, I'm not touching this track, it's like, okay, cool. You know, yeah, he's very personal with everybody.
Yeah. So when you first heard the track, when he sent it to you, what did you think?
He ain't telling he ain't telling the full truth. He told me I had a half a day to get this song done. And so that's where the writer's block came from. And I'm like, what do I talk about? Like, you know, and so I love the story that I told, man. It's more so about the story to me than the vocal performance on this particular one. I just love the story, man, about it. And for him to not change anything was wonderful. Yeah. So
yeah. You could feel it, man.
Yeah, you feel it. It's
you wrote from your soul on this record.
Huh?
You wrote from your soul. You could feel the essence of your soul on this record. Like you just wasn't writing, you was writing out of a real life experience. And those are the best records. That's what made my life so dope with Mary. Because even though she was going through a rough time with KC, people don't realize you write the best songs from your soul when you really going through something.
Sir, yes, sir.
You know, then when you just, I'm just trying to create a hit. Now you got to get thrown through a couple of televisions sometimes to get that hit song. You know what I'm saying? Or not all the time, but even if it's a happy experience, like write about the happy experience. If it's a spiritual one, write about the spiritual one. You know what I'm saying? But That's
Oh,
Moontown, man.
yeah, I'm big on
Yeah.
songwriting, man. I love to write, man. It's like I'm big on it, huge on it. Love it.
Yeah, me
Well,
too.
so,
I'm announcement. I love writing more than I love producing.
okay. So, let me ask this, man. Do you have like sometimes do you find yourself like, okay, I'm writing a lyric out. It's supposed to be sung, but then you like, man, it sounds like I should rap this joint, or vice versa.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Recently on Theo Love song, because I be trying to look. When I start off Theo Love
Like
song,
Dirty
right?
was good.
But before me,
Yeah.
Herb is rapping on it. I'll be like, Herb, get on the stage with me. He like, no.
I'm a studio rapper, man. That's it. And I ain't even a rapper. You ain't getting me on that stage, man.
We gonna have to
It
put
would
that
be
little
a
hologram of him
lot.
on stage, that little Tupac hologram.
Yeah.
That's funny. Jaquana, is that our label mate?
Jaquan on here?
I think so. What's up, label mate?
What are you looking
Yeah,
at? Let me see. Let me see.
Ron in here.
Who?
Yo, love.
I
Theo's
can't
in
I
here. We got
can't see
DJ.
everybody.
Yeah, my boy DJ Dre Cope is in the building. Salute, fam. What's good,
What's
man?
going
Down at
on, brother?
ATL. And we got Ike Dirty's in the building. Isaac Turner, he's here. He's here. Salute, salute. Appreciate everybody, man, on the chime in. But yo, I can't front, man. That track, that whole and everything, man. I listen to make sure number one, the beat will always give me precedence, but when I start hearing the lyrics and see it start analyzing the process of what that person is thinking, and if I'm able to adapt to it and I'm in tune into the right frequency of what is being put out, then I'm more understanding into the whole thing, because some frequency and vibration, man, you need to just let it go. Can't let everything
Yeah.
go in there, you know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
that's tight, man.
Thank you, man.
Okay, yeah. There it is right here, Jaquana. Rose Gold, she was here. She says, hello,
That,
and how y'all doing?
that's Moontown. What's up?
All right, all right.
Jaquana. Oh man, she's listen. Sister got some things that's getting ready to pop.
Okay.
For
We,
real.
we got to bring the whole Moontown family up on here, man. We got to get them all in here, man.
Oh
Oh, we a
yeah.
squad, bro. We a squad. We
Anytime.
need we need football jerseys. We a squad now. And
That's
that's the
Yeah.
it.
other
That's
beautiful
it.
thing. Man. You know how many solo singers, like female, male, ain't nobody in competition with each other. Everybody got their own style. Everybody
Yeah.
support each other. It's
All love.
beautiful. It's beautiful.
It's hard. It's hard to come by.
It is.
It's hard to come by, man, because everybody, man, it's like in the beginning, man. You can remember when everybody's like monkeys in a barrel just to get on top and stepping over each other and trying to mash them
No,
down,
we
get over
ain't
them.
we ain't
And
not.
and, and that never made great. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
you burn a lot
Yeah.
of bridges like that. You
Yeah.
know
Yep.
Dude.
Yeah,
And that
we
shit.
our best when we work together, man. Like we
exactly.
have been affected so much by time, by what I'm saying, by greed. That's another reason
Yeah,
why I'm
Ron.
glad to be, owner of a company that there is no competition against one another. At least I don't know, but if I find it, it's like it's not going to be welcome because like we like in these days we definitely need to unify, get together and build each other up. And it's so much for us to get together than to have to be pulling from each other and being jealous. And the
Yeah.
biggest thing is like you could ever do is create competition because it don't
Right.
even exist in my world. I'm
Right.
me. I'm the only me there is. That's what am I trying to compete with anybody else for? You feel me? Like so, he's the only him. You the only you.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
Anything less than me, you can keep the change.
Come on.
I like that. I like that.
Come on.
I
Yo,
like
Rod,
that
I
one.
was good, man. Rod, I know Rod too, man, because Shavonna Adams, man, a beautiful sister that I've met.
Anna.
Yeah, man, that's
Oh
Shavonna's
man,
my daughter.
you going deep in the book right now.
Hey, Shavonna's my girl. That's my sister, man. That's my sister. We grew tight.
That's your sister
Uh,
too?
yeah, man. Beautiful soul, bro. Beautiful soul.
Yeah, you got a beautiful soul.
Hey,
Paris, Paris.
I've gotten cool with her when she done sent me at least 3 songs of hers. I'll be like, yeah, she ready. She ready to
Yeah, man.
Brandy, oh God. Brandy's one of them Tupacs I told you that's gonna come after the Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
Everybody.
man.
William Stars. Oh, Will Porter, my boy from New York. Mikey D. It's
It's sick.
It's a plethora coming on.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I want that Quiet Storm to come on through, man, and wreak havoc.
Yeah, well, Moontown City, man, is something that is going to be is more than a project. It's a movement,
Okay.
and the Moontown City that's the project that the Paris song is on, and other soul artists that are down with the company and other music that we have in our, because we're a publishing company, not just a record company. We're a publisher, so we have a large catalog of different genres. So it's like it's a movement. It's a TV show. It's not just a record.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. But you know what? I'm talking about it. I'm gonna get back into it. We're gonna run this joint again, ladies and gentlemen. Brothers and friends, man. Let's get it. It's hot. It's here. Let's roll, baby.
Oh, baby.
It's alright to love, it's alright to love me. It's alright to love again and alright to love me. I've been dreaming of the day you come and hug me and say the reasons, babe, why I'm your one and only. Oh, the love we make when we conversate, when we laugh and play, we will bond so great. Love, please stay, I'll make it great. I don't wanna wait no more. Open heaven's gates for me. All we need is love in abundance from me. Nothing's gonna keep us from it. But you, baby, nothing's gonna change your love. We're gonna stay friends, I promise. I promise, baby, I love you. It's alright to love, it's alright to trust me. After all this time, I don't think that it's rushing. I've been dreaming of the day that you're one and only. Would be, you see, happy you're all upon me. So love, please stay, let's make it great. I don't wanna wait no more. Open heaven's gates for me. All we need is love in abundance from me. Nothing's gonna keep us from it. From you, baby. Nothing's gonna change your love. We're gonna stay friends. We're gonna stay friends.
You know I make you laugh, girl. You know I protect you too. Stay jealous of them other dudes. Gonna book a hotel for 2. To get in your world, I would do anything you want me to, everything you ask me to. All we need
is love in abundance. Nothing's gonna keep us from it. No, baby, nothing's gonna change your life. We're gonna stay friends, yeah. We're gonna stay friends, baby. All we need is love in abundance. Nothing's gonna keep us from it. Nothing's gonna change your love.
Hey.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, what's going on? What's going on, man? At first, I was about to get upset. I said, wait a minute. I come up on here, and he got the cap on low, so it's kind of hard to see his face. I said, somebody playing a damn trick on me. I said, what's up? I said, it's supposed to be my man's supposed to be on here. Who invited Life Jennings? I was like,
Man, I hear that all the time, man. I swear to God, I hear that all the time. Life Jennings with an older brother, older Chris Brown brother look. Yeah.
Yes. Salute, man. Yeah, man. Yo, we coming down to the few more minutes of the show, man. But before we get up out of here, I just want you to get an opportunity to let the fans know how can they reach you? Where's your next tour or show you got going on? And you know, you can give a shout out to all who you need and see in here, man. Just go for it.
All
Plug
right.
it.
So Parris, P-A-R-I-S-S. Look, I can't spell. P-A-R-I-S-S_EL. And that's on anything. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Me and Theo Love are doing a show. He actually blessed me to be on his show, actually. He's doing a Mother's Day thing here in California. That's at the Redondo Beach Performing Arts Center. It's around Mother's Day weekend. I don't want to say the date and lie. But he got a show planned for y'all, man. And I get to pop up and do my little thing. What else do I have coming up? Other than that, just getting this music together for this album, man. I just submitted to Herb the whole rap album, so I'm just trying to get the R&B stuff going. And that's about it, man. Shout out to Moontown, everybody on Moontown, dog. If I forgot your name, I'm sorry. It's too many of us, man. Who else, man? Everybody in Compton, everybody in the IE, all the DJs that have been spinning, man, from E to, oh God, there's so many of y'all, brother. I wish I had y'all names on a piece of paper. But everybody that is into this movement, pushing my stuff, pushing Herb stuff, Brown Girl tour, like we moving. Like, just thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. I haven't. That's all I've been saying is thank you to everybody lately, man. And Herb, thank you. Thank you so much, bro.
Oh man, you already know, bro. It's all love.
Yeah.
Special shout out to the queen of Southern Soul Hip Hop right there, Naima Ice Dolls in the building. What's going on, sis?
What's going on, Miss Green?
There you go. Theo, I was just about to tell you, man, drop them dates, man, so we know it's
May
on
11th.
May 11th. May 11th right now down there in Cali, baby. Y'all check it out.
Yes.
All right. Heard, man, Super Supreme, man. I once again, I'm giving you your flowers, my fam, man. Just give some blessings to everybody, man.
I appreciate it, man. Shout out to the whole Moontown crew, DJ exclusives, just all the DJs that's supporting us early on. We appreciate you. And hey, just keep hope alive, y'all bond together. We could do this together. We don't have to do it apart, man. Like, let's just keep doing it together. Just bring our music back to where it needs to be, on top. All right. Blessings.
Trey Lynn, shout out.
Trey Lynn, yeah. When I say Moontown, I mean all y'all. If y'all are Moontown, that's everybody. Trey Lynn, from the youngest to the oldest, is listen. Is Ricky on?
Uncle Rick? No,
Uncle Ricky?
He's in LA right now.
Yeah, it's all love in Moontown.
DJ Jen.
Regina Hooks, what's going on, baby? What's good? We love you, girl. What's happening? Yeah. Well, listen, man, we definitely want y'all to come back.
Oh, April 28th, April 25th. I'm sorry, bro. Like April 25th. April 25th, Moontown City. That's where you'll be able to purchase not only Parris L's single, but a bunch of other singles from the Neo, from the Soul and Neo Soul collection for Moontown, set for Moontown Records and Publishing.
Absolutely, man.
Keep on the lookout.
Listen, bring them on, bring them all back. Listen, I want to showcase everybody. I want everybody on here so they get their shine, because we want to show the people the faces so they get to know who they are and go shop their records, pick them up, help them out. Let's nation build, man. That's what time it is. It's about networking and nation building as one.
I like that,
man. That's it. That's all I'm about. Talk
building.
If you ain't elevating with me, you got to go. I ain't got time.
Yo, we in here. We in here.
Man, thank you, man. You look very comfortable, bro.
Oh man,
Yeah.
appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I try to make everybody listen. This you ain't got a home away from home. You got a home right here on Real to Real 360, man.
Real
So
to real. Yes,
anytime, man,
sir.
any given Sunday, man, y'all want to come back, just holler at us, man. We set it up and make it happen. You feel me? And that's real.
Yeah.
That's real talk. All right, I want you to hold back for 2 minutes. If y'all got 2 minutes, man, I'm gonna let the show go and I'll talk to y'all on the backfield.
Okay. Yep.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank
Peace out.
everyone for tuning in, man, on Real to Real 360. I am DJ KY Zala, aka the Black Superhero Kato. Knowledge attracts to others. Understand the acronym. That's who I am. On behalf of my brother Joshua Allah, I see the third eye of understanding. Yes, sir. Right now, my brother, I need y'all to send some warm comments to my brother. He's going through a little something right now, so we're just going to uplift him in our thoughts, meditate hard that he gets through what he's going through. All right?
Yeah.
Salute right back to you, Rod. Once again, man, ladies and gentlemen, we out of here like 4 flat tires, man. We good. We see you. It's all understood. I'm DJ KY's. Peace and blessings.
Peace.
Peace.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we starting to come to the end of the show. Right now, I want to take the time out and thank our guests for coming on. Also, too, we want to make sure that y'all listening and subscribing and tell a friend and keep sharing because we're going to keep bringing y'all the real content. You know what I mean? So, DJ KY, my brother, take us up out of here, son. Peace.
I want to give a big shout out to the nation of gods and earth. To all the human families on the planet Earth, I say peace. But to our subscribers, those who continue to watch and listen to the show each and every time we come on, I give a big shout out to love, peace, and happiness. To be the man, woman, and child of the you and I verse. It's time for us to disperse. We bring the best, not the worst. We thank you once again for tuning in to the Real 360. Bring a friend to hit that like and subscribe so we continue to grow to bring more knowledge and wisdom to you. Upon our show, you make it possible for us to do what we do. Now it's time I end it just the way I bring it.